Standing tall by faith, I watch my spirit grow, reaching for the lost souls wandering far below. God's holy breath, a sacred mighty touch, lifts me from the ashes, raises me from dust. Eagles soaring high, high up in the sky, flying straight and true, riding to victory. His promise is the power that makes the darkness flee. Eagles soaring high for all the world to see. His anointing falls, it destroys the yoke. Every chain is shattered with the word he spoke. The captives now are free. Rising up with me, soaring high into victory. Flying high and free. Soaring high into victory. Flying high and free. Standing tall by faith, I watch my spirit grow, reaching for the lost souls wandering far below. God's holy breath, a sacred mighty touch, lifts me from the ashes, raises me from dust. Eagles soaring high, high up in the sky, flying straight and true, riding to victory. His promise is the power that makes the darkness flee. Eagles soaring high for all the world to see. His anointing falls, it destroys the yoke. Every chain is shattered with the word he spoke. The captives now are free. Rising up with me, soaring high into victory. Flying high and free. Soaring high into victory. Flying high and free.
Well, grand rising, good afternoon, good evening, good middle of the night, whatever time you may find this video. This is Eagles Nest Podcast, and I want to welcome all of you into the nest on today for this podcast. I am getting ready to start something very new and interesting to some and not so interesting to others. But however it is, welcome to Eagles Nest Podcast. I am your host, Minister A. Williams, aka Eagle Soaring High. And I am excited about this video. If you will take the time to like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of my channels. Eagle Soaring High, Channel 1, Eagle Soaring High, Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles, and Purple Community Royal Priesthood. Let me say it again. Eagles Soaring High Channel 1, Eagle Soaring High Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles, and Purple Community Royal Priesthood. In this podcast, I'm going to share with you some of my favorite singers. Yes, some of my favorite singers. And I'm going to give my thoughts about them. And then we're going to soar right into their biographies, their lives, that you will find information that you may or may not know. I am excited about trying new things on my channels. And this one is really one I think that I'm going to enjoy. I have not strayed away from my spiritual side where I do sermons and messages and things like that. I'm going to get to that as well. But I like to try to dive out in some few areas to see how comfortable I am with those areas. And if I like it, and if I like doing it as content, then I will continue to do those things. In this podcast, we're going to be honoring and celebrating some of my favorite singers, and prayerfully in the mix there will be an artist that you enjoy just as much as I do. And so in this podcast, in this video, we will be talking about no other than the one they call the Voice, Miss Whitney Houston. Yes, Miss Whitney Houston. I'm excited about to share my thoughts about her as we soar afterwards into a level of looking into her life and hopefully find out some things that you may not have known about the legendary and the diva Whitney Houston, the late Whitney Houston. I know in my research, I found some things out that I did not know about her. So I'm excited to share what I have found about her in honoring and celebrating her life. So stay with me to the end of this video. And if you will, hit the like button as you come in, or hit the like button as you go out. It doesn't matter. Welcome to all. Eagles Nest Podcast. Something new that I'm introducing to my Eagles on High Channel 2 Fireside Chat with Eagles channel. Stay with me. We'll be right back right after this break. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of my channels. I look forward to seeing all of you in the nest on tonight. Stay with me. We will be right back. God bless you. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. Again, this is Eagles Nest podcast. I am your host, Minister A. Williams, a.k.a. Eagles Soaring High. And this is something new that I'm adding to my channel, where I am going to honor and remember some of the greatest singers, some of my favorite singers that have either passed on or is still alive today. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of my channels: Eagles on High Channel 1, Eagles on High Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles, and Purple Community Royal Priesthood. Well, welcome again to the nest. Welcome again to the nest and my podcast. Well, one of my favorite singers is the late Whitney Houston. The first time I ever heard a Whitney Houston song is when I was younger. And the very first song that I ever heard by Whitney Houston was "The Greatest Love of All." The Greatest Love of All. It's such a beautiful song, an inspiring song. It's a song that teaches us that the children are the future. And not only is the children our future, but that love is the greatest love of all. It's such an amazing song. When I first heard this song, I wanted to know who this young lady was, with such a powerful, strong voice that's almost angelic. It's smooth. Her voice was so smooth. The way she worked her voice was mind blowing. Whitney Houston, a legend within her own right, had the style, the physique, but most of all, she had the most incredible voice. Her voice was so powerful, a gift from God, and God shared that gift with the world. Her songs were filled with positive messages, talked about love, even heartbreak. But the message was good. After I discovered who this young woman was, I fell in love with not only her voice, but her music. I enjoyed the most of watching her perform live. Because in watching her perform live, you could see how she told the story not only with her voice, but in the way she moved, the way she danced. It's interesting. I watched this legend dance, and I came to the conclusion that she didn't have much rhythm. But as time went on and I began to look back at a lot of her videos, I began to discover that it wasn't that she didn't have any rhythm. She was just smooth. But the fact of the matter is that it did not matter if she could not dance. The people came to hear that melodic voice, the way she would throw in some runs, the way she would sing, and she would somehow manage to incorporate in her songs a growl, but it worked. In fact, if you, in fact, if I'm really honest, when she would sing, every man that would hear her sing, her voice would actually cause them to fall in love with her. She was beautiful. She was a queen, gifted, talented, a real gift from God to the world. She became our queen. She became the voice, a recognizable voice. Even if you did not see her right away, you would know it was her by the sound of her voice. Just gifted, gifted and talented, and an amazing singer. Who did not love Whitney Houston? Her music, the greatest love of all. I want to dance with somebody. All the man. So many songs. She was not a one hit wonder. Her music transformed. Her music, her voice impacted the world. Very gifted. Absolutely amazing. She did a song called It Hurt So Bad. She did a song called Dancing on the Smooth Edge. She did a song called The Queen of the Night. I'll run to you. And not only did she do such great, lovable, favorable, danceable songs, but songs that you would remember. And oftentimes, doing your daily activities, would find yourself singing a Whitney Houston song. And then private moments of being in the shower, you would be in there singing a Whitney Houston song. I don't know about you, but when she sang, she made you want to sing with an amazing voice. I don't know about you, but there were times where I would be having a bad day or going through something. And just to hear a Whitney Houston song would uplift me. Just amazing. She was amazing by herself. But then she would team up and collab with other artists. And they would make memorable songs. In 1984, Whitney Houston collabed and teamed up with Teddy Pendergrass, and they released a song, a duet with each other called Hold Me. In 1984 until 1986, she teamed up with Jermaine Jackson on several tracks that included Take Good Care of My Heart, Nobody Loves Me Like You Do, and If You Say My Eyes Are Beautiful. Songs that she did with Jermaine Jackson. Even her mother, she performed a song in 1987, a touching duet with her mother, Cissy Houston, entitled I Know Him So Well. And it didn't stop there, but she hooked up and collabed, teamed up with the gospel duo, BB and CC Winans. In 1988, she sang a song entitled Hold Up the Light. She not only sang with BB and CC Winan, but she also sang backup for them as well. I didn't know she had collabed with Stevie Wonder. In 1990, Houston's childhood idol, the legendary in his own right, Stevie Wonder, teamed up with her, and they did a song entitled We Didn't Know. In 1989, she teamed up with the late Aretha Franklin, and she sang a song, It Isn't, It Wasn't, It Ain't Never Gonna Be. She teamed up with her then husband in 1992 through 1997 when she was married to Bobby Brown, and he was featured on a song called My Love and the popular song Something in Common. In 1998, she teamed up with the diva herself, Mariah Carey. She teamed up with the iconic Oscar-winning anthem, When You Believe. As the list continued to go on, in 1998, she also joined up and teamed up with Faith Evans and Kelly Price. And they did the R&B remix of Heartbreak Hotel. In 1999, she teamed up with Mary J. Blige, and they did their rendition of Ain't No Way Together at VH1 Divas Live. In 2000, she teamed up with George Michaels and did an upbeat track entitled If I Told You That. Also in 2000, she teamed up with Enrique Iglesias, and they released the massive global smash, Could I Have This Kiss Forever? She goes on in 2000, and she teamed up with Deborah Cox, and they collaborated together on a song entitled Same Script, Different Cast. And in 2009, she teamed up with Akon, where she featured on her later track, Like I Never Left. Not only that, but she also collabed and teamed up with CeCe Winans as well. One of the greatest things to know is that the list continues to go on and on and on. What a powerful voice Whitney Houston had. She went on to masterfully create music that still lives on today. A powerhouse, just amazing, a legendary in her own right. As time went on, we began to see another side to this young woman named Whitney Houston. She moved into acting. Who would have known? The truth is she wasn't bad at acting either. She was actually good. I remember listening and hearing Kevin Costner talk about Whitney Houston. He was in the process of doing this movie called The Bodyguard. And he had one person in mind to play the leading lady in this movie, to play his co-star. He reached out to Whitney Houston and told her that he wanted her to play Rachel Marl in The Bodyguard. She declined a few times because she was either on tour or on her way back off of tour. And if my memory serves me right, her and Bobby Brown had gotten married. And with time, Whitney Houston had gotten pregnant. And I believe she was on tour. In fact, it wasn't on tour. But she finally agreed to do The Bodyguard. And what was interesting about it is that Kevin Costner had been asking her to be a part of it, and she kept declining. And the interesting fun fact about it is that Kevin Costner held up production until he got a yes from her. He didn't want any other actress. He wanted Whitney Houston. And she finally agreed to do The Bodyguard. And I believe it was then when she discovered that she had become pregnant. And I believe it was during the filming of The Bodyguard is when she had a miscarriage. And Kevin Costner stopped the filming of The Bodyguard. He gave her the space, Whitney Houston, he gave her the space and the time that she needed to get through that storm of losing her child. And she then came back and continued the filming of The Bodyguard. She was not only a singer, a powerful singer, an amazing, gifted, talented singer, but she was becoming an actress as well. And as we continue on through this video, honoring and remembering the voice, our queen, Whitney Houston. She took on another hat. And she became a producer, a triple threat, a singer, an actress, and a producer. As I began to research, I began to find out some things that she had produced. Some shows that she had produced that I didn't even know she had anything to do with. And the interesting thing is I didn't even watch the shows, but I had heard of the shows. And it blew my mind. A talented, gifted, amazing woman. And even she is like Luther Vandross who I believe they were friends as well. But like Luther, she could take a song and make it her own and give that song a whole new, brand new life. She took Shaka Khan's song and amazingly worked it, made it her own. And when I say she made it her own, though it was sung by Shaka Khan, I'm every woman. When Whitney Houston stood and took the mic and began to sing this song, her personality became a part of this song. Her flavor seasoned the song. And changed the dynamics of this song. And if you did not know that it was a remake, you would have thought that Whitney Houston did the song first. She remade Shaka Khan's song I'm Everywhere. And then Dolly Parton gave Whitney a song that became one of the biggest songs out there. And she gave her this song. She wrote, in fact, I believe Dolly Parton wrote the song, I Will Always Love You. She wrote it for Whitney to sing, and just not to sing, but that it would amazingly become a part of the Bodyguard's soundtrack. Whitney took that song and made it her own. The things that she did with that song gave it a whole new meaning. Because just like Luther Vandross, she could take a song and remake it. And give it that vibe that flair that was missing, which would birth a whole new song. Just an amazing woman. Again, a legend and a diva in her own right. Whitney Houston was strong, a strong, and she was a woman that didn't take nothing off of nobody. She was strong, independent, a woman who took the time to craft her gift. Just an amazing woman all the way around. Those are my thoughts and about the late Whitney Houston. And now I want to take a few moments to soar into her life biography and give you a little history of who this woman, this sister is. Not only, and I thought about somebody else that that Whitney Houston teamed up with and collabed with. She teamed up with Pastor Shirley Caesar and did the song He's All Over Me, and He's Keeping Me Alive. Ah, my God. My God. My God. I want to take a short break so that I can get a drink of water. And then when we come back, I'm going to share with you the things that I found out about Whitney Houston. This is the Eagle's Nest podcast. I want to encourage you to stay with me and stay with me to the end. If you will, hit the like button as you come in or as you go out. You that's in the clouds, you that's in the bushes, come on out and just hit the like button. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of my channels. Eagle Soaring High Channel 1, Eagle Soaring High Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles, and Purple Community Royal Priesthood. Stay with me, if you will, till the end. I will appreciate it. I will appreciate it. Stay with me. We will be right back right after this break. We'll be right back to dive and soar right into the information that I have and the history of the late and great Whitney Houston, our queen of the night, the one that obtained the name, the voice. We're remembering and honoring and celebrating this legend on today. We'll be right back right after these messages. Stay with me to the end. I'll catch you in a few moments. God bless. Well, welcome back. Welcome back to my podcast. This is the Eagle's Nest podcast. And I want to welcome you all once again. Thank you for coming out to hang out with me around the nest. If you will, like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of my channels. Eagle Soaring High, Channel 1, Eagle Soaring High, Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles, and Purple Community Royal Priesthood. Again, this is Eagles Nest Podcast. I am your host, Minister A. Williams, aka Eagles Soaring High, and we are remembering and we are honoring and we are celebrating one of the greatest legendaries that was on this side of heaven that has now returned back to the Father. The late, the voice, as they call her, Whitney Houston. God bless you. You all hit that like button. If you will, hit the like button, as if you will, as you come in or as you go out. Just hit the like button. I will appreciate it. I will appreciate it. Now let's take a look at the history of Miss Whitney Houston. As we celebrate, as we honor, and as we remember in a special way. Whitney Houston was and is still one of the greatest voices of all time. Let's soar through her life. Whitney was born August 9th, 1963. And she was born Whitney Elizabeth Houston and born to C.C. Houston and John Russell Houston Jr. Whitney has a half brother by the name of Gary Gardner. She has cousins Leontine Price, Dion Warwick, and Dee Dee Warwick. and Jeremiah Burke Sanders, great great grandfather. She was married to Bobby Brown and had a daughter by the name Bobby Christina Brown. Whitney wore multiple hats in the work field. She was an American singer, actress, film film producer, and record producer, and was always referred to as the voice, one of the most awarded performer of all time. Her, her stage presence was amazing, and her dance moves were all but it worked. Again, at that moment, I thought that in my perspective, her dance moves were off, that she had no rhythm. But now I discovered that it's not that she didn't have any rhythm, she was just smooth with her movements. Whitney was known as one of the best selling music artists of all times, which sold more than 220 million records. 220 million records worldwide. A cultural icon who broke down gender and racial barriers through her artistic achievements and music videos. Whitney is known for her vocal delivery, just amazing what she could do with her voice and the tone of her voice. Amazing. Whitney is known for her vocal delivery and her gospel singing style. Her crossover and appeal and live performances. Whitney Houston ranked second on Rolling Stone's list of greatest singers of all times in 2023. She was one of the first Black women to appear on the cover of 17 after becoming a teen model in 1981. Look at that. She was a teen model. Did you all know that? Because I didn't know that. I learned something new. She was on the magazine 17 right after she became teen model in 1981. Whitney signed a contract with Arista Records at 19. She was young. 19 years old, she signed her first record contract. Her first two studio albums, Whitney Houston in 1985 and Whitney in 1987, topped the Billboard's 200 for 11 and 14 weeks. The former remains the best selling debut album by a solo artist, while the latter made her first woman to debut atop the US and UK charts. Whitney took a more urban turn with her third album, I'm Your Baby Tonight. I'm Your Baby Tonight in 1990, and her acclaimed rendition of the Star Spangled Banner at the Super Bowl in 1991. She starred in films such as The Bodyguard in 1992, Waiting to Exhale in 1995, The Preacher's Wife in 1996, and Cinderella in 1997, and produced the film franchises The Princess Diaries. I did not know that. I didn't know that she produced that show, The Princess Diaries, in 2001 through 2004, and The Cheetah Girls in 2003 through 2006. She produced the Cheetah Girls show, the soundtrack of The Bodyguard and The Preacher's Wife, respectfully ranked as the best selling soundtrack album and gospel album of all times, formerly winning the Grammy Award for Album of the Year, topping the Billboard's 200 for 20 weeks. For 20 weeks. Mm, mm, mm. Hold on. Hold on. So that album was on the Billboard 200s for 20 weeks. Following the success of My Love Is Your Love in 1998, Whitney's first studio album in 8 years, renewed her contract with Arista Records for $100 million. $100 million in 2001. She gained one of the largest recording deals of all time. The saddest turn of events in her life led her down a horrible path. Before I continue there, she also had the reality show that she did with Bobby Brown. I can't remember the name of it, but she did have a reality. They did have a reality show. The saddest turn of events in her life led her down a horrible path, and that path led her to a life of drug use, and a tumultuous marriage to singer Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown tarnished her American sweetheart image, overshadowing her next album, Just Whitney in 2002, and One Wish, the Holiday album in 2003. After divorcing Bobby Brown, she returned to the top of the Billboard 200 with her final album, I Look to You, which was a good album. I liked it. Um, I Look to You, which was written by R. Kelly, became another one of my favorite songs of hers, because by the time she came back and made a comeback to her artistry, she had her downfalls, but she rose back up again. And this album was her comeback album. And it had the song I Look to You in 2009. It's when she made a comeback. And also, I don't know if you all knew, but to add to her list of movies that she did the remake of Sparkle, the movie about the singer. She played the mother in that movie alongside with Jordan Sparks and some other folks. Let me continue. I Look to You in 2009, which was again her comeback album, but not only her comeback album, but it was her final album in 2009. On February 11th, 2012, Whitney accidentally drowned in a bathtub at the Beverly Hilton Hotel in Beverly Hills, California. They said that there was a heart disease and cocaine use as contributing factors to her death. The sad and heartbreaking thing is the news of her death coincided with the 54th annual Grammy Awards. And she was supposed to perform, I can't remember, no, she was supposed to perform that night at the 54th annual Grammy Awards, but she didn't make it. The sad and heartbreaking thing is the news of her death coincided with the 54th annual Grammy Awards and was covered internationally along with her memorial service. Her first two albums, along with The Bodyguard soundtrack, ranked among the best-selling albums of all time and made her the first Black artist to score 3 RIAA Diamond certified albums. I want to dance with somebody who loves me, and I Will Always Love You are among the best selling singles ever. The latter remains the best selling single by a woman and has been certified 9 by the RIAA. Whitney scored 11. Now, watch this. Whitney scored 11 Billboard Hot 100 number one singles and remains the only artist to have 7 consecutive singles top chart. Whitney has been inducted into multiple halls and walks of fame, including the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Rhythm and Blues Hall of Fame, and the Grammy Hall of Fame. Not once, but twice was she inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. Twice. The Guinness World Records named Whitney the highest earning posthumous female celebrity. Her assets amounted to $250 million earned over a 25-year career. Her life and career have been the subject of multiple documentaries and television specials. Well, Whitney to the legendary diva Whitney Houston. This video is dedicated to you as we remember and honor and celebrate the gift that God shared through you to the world. We honor and we salute you. Rest in peace, Whitney Houston. Rest in peace, the voice, the queen of the night, the legendary artist in her own right, who blessed this world, who was gone too soon but never forgotten. The late and great Whitney Houston. Stay with me. We'll be right back. I'll be back with final thoughts, and then I'm going to let you go. Stay with me. This is the Eagles Nest Podcast. I am your host, Minister A. Williams, a.k.a. Eagle Soaring High. If you will, hit the like button as you come in or as you go out. It doesn't matter. I'll appreciate it if you ring that bell. We'll be right back. I'll be back with my closing and final thoughts. Stay with me. I'll catch you in a few moments. God bless you. All right. You are tuning in to Eagle's Nest podcast. I am your host, Minister A. Williams, aka Eagles on High. I want to take the time to thank all of you for joining me in the nest for this time. I pray that this video will have encouraged you, will have inspired you to even take a moment just to remember and celebrate and honor this legendary one sister in her own right, the late Whitney Houston. I pray that you would have found out some things that you did not know about her, even in this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of my channels, if you will. Eagles on High Channel 1, Eagles on High Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles, and Purple Community Royal Priesthood. Again, Eagles on High Channel 1, Eagles on High Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles, and Purple Community Royal Priesthood. I want to thank you all so much for joining me in the nest for this broadcast. I appreciate it. Please hit the like button as you come in or as you come out. To you, my replay game, my replay family, hit the like button as you come in or as you go out. I'll appreciate it. I want to thank all of you, including my replay family that comes after it has premiered. Thank you so much for the love and the support that you all have shown me. And if you will do me a favor, will you take a few moments to hit the comment section down below and tell me what your favorite, all-time favorite Whitney Houston song is. Just leave it in the comments down below, letting me know what your all-time favorite Whitney Houston song is, as we celebrate, as we honor, and as we remember the legendary the voice, the queen of the night, the late, great Whitney Houston. If you'll do that, I'll appreciate it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of my channels. Once again, Eagles on High Channel 1, Eagles on High Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles, and Purple Community Royal Priesthood. Thank you again, all of you, for coming in, for stopping by to hang around the nest with me for this broadcast. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I love all of you and the support that you are giving me. It means the world to me. Thank you for allowing me to spend some time with you, to encourage you, to inspire you, to uplift you, or to share something that may be educational, or whatever the content is, my story many times, whatever it may be. Thank you for allowing me those moments, those precious moments that you have spent with me. It means the world to me. I thank you all for the support and the love that you all have shown me. And while you're here and you come this far, hit the like button as you come in or as you go out. It doesn't matter. Hit it. hit the like button as you come in or as you go out. I'll appreciate it. And don't forget to take a few moments to put in the comment section down below your all-time favorite Whitney Houston song, where we salute you, we celebrate you, we're honoring you, and we are remembering you, the legendary one, the legendary sister, the voice, Miss Whitney Houston. Rest in peace. This video is dedicated to you and in memory of you. Well, we're getting ready to get on up out of here. I want to thank all of you once again for hanging around the nest with me. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you all so much for the support that you have shown me. And know that I will always love you and appreciate you all for your support that you have shown me. Well, until next time, God bless you. God keep you. May his love forever shine upon you. And until the next video or live, stay blessed and safe and in the Master's arms. I will catch you in the next video. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your evening is my prayer. Bye for now.
Standing tall by faith, I watch my spirit grow. Reaching for the lost souls wandering far below. God's holy breath, the sacred mighty touch, lifts me from the ashes, raises me from dust. Eagles soaring high, high up in the sky, flying straight and true, riding to victory. His promise is the power that makes the darkness flee. Eagles soaring high for all the world to see. His anointing falls, it destroys the yoke. Every chain is shattered with the words he spoke. The captives now are free. Rising up with me, soaring high into victory. Flying high and free. Soaring high into victory. Flying high and free. Standing tall by faith, I watch my spirit grow. Reaching for the lost souls wandering far below. God's holy breath, the sacred mighty touch, lifts me from